In this video, we're going to do a quick overview on how to set up custom notifications within SalesForce. Custom notifications can be used to provide notifications in the desktop environment, which will show up in your notification bell up here in the top right, as well as do your in-app notifications for custom in-app notifications. So in order to start, I'm going to go ahead and go to Setup, and I'm going to, in the quick find, type in custom notifications. We're going to go ahead and create this custom notification type. These custom notification types can be reused, so they can be used for multiple use cases across different notifications. However, it's good to structure these in such a way that they're at least grouped together because these will go into the user settings in the mobile app to be able to enable or disable certain notification types. So for example, if you had one notification type for all opportunity updates, that may be a good example, and then a different custom notification type for order updates and shipment notifications. So we're going to do sales notifications right here. I'm going to enable this for the supported channels of desktop and mobile. This is important as you may only want these custom notifications to fire in the desktop application versus the mobile app, or vice versa. You may only want them to fire in mobile versus desktop. So I'm going to go ahead and save this. I'm going to also save the API name of this, as I will need that later. And then in order to send these custom notifications, we can do this in flows or process builders. We're going to use a flow, as process builders are all being migrated to flows, and flows are the more preferred tool. So I'm going to go in here to new flow, and we're going to do a very simple flow. Most of the time you may have more criteria or things like this as your flows. This is not meant to be a prime flow example, but really just a very simple example in order to send a custom notification via a flow. Again, most of the time I would go in here and then set up something in such a way that I have a primary record on create or edit, then a lot of decision trees, but we're going to set this one up very simply to just fire on a stage change of an opportunity. So we're going to say that stage is changed. We're just going to say that equals true. And this will be our only criteria for now for this example flow. Then I'm going to go in here and we're going to add in a couple of updates. One, I'm going to go ahead and build my assignment list, which is really our recipient list. So I'm going to do assign recipients. And what this is going to be used for is we need a list of IDs of the users who will be notified. So one notification may notify multiple recipients as opposed to just a single. You can of course have a list with just a single person as well. So we'll set up our recipient IDs. This will be of type text. We're going to allow multiples. And then we're going to add, in this case, we're going to use the triggering opportunity. Then we're going to get the owner. And let's go ahead and get the user ID. So we're going to get the user ID, add that to the recipient list. The other thing we're going to need to get is our notification type ID. So I'm going to go ahead and get our notification type. And so we're going to query our custom notification type. We're going to do this where the developer name equals sales notifications, which is the API name of the custom notification that we created. Again, I may do more checks in here. If I was really going to release this flow into production org, I'd probably do a check to make sure that this was not null, things like that. But we're just going to go ahead and skip to the next step here. And we're going to do send custom notification. And I'm going to go ahead and select this. This will have all of my inputs that are required. So I'm going to go ahead and here and get my custom notification from my query, and we're going to get the custom notification type ID. In my notification body, I'm going to say that the stage, and really let's go ahead and do do a little bit more. So here I could insert a new resource, and I might do a formula, for example, and we'll call this just notification body. And I might set up something here where I could go in and get the triggering record. Let's see, we'll get the opportunity. Let's just go ahead and get the name, and we'll just do, let's do stage update. Let me check my syntax and make sure I recall which syntax this one needs. Let's see if they need single quotes or double quotes. There we go. So we'll say this opportunity name, stage update, and then we'll go ahead and enter the opportunity stage that has been updated to. There we go. We'll check our syntax again. Oh, I need my plus here. See, because the pick list, it probably needs us to convert it to text. There we go. And then we'll just say stage update. We'll make that our title. We're going to assign our recipient IDs that we built earlier. I'm also going to put a target ID to which the notification would take us to, which is going to be our triggering opportunity. And we're just going to use the record ID of that opportunity. Perfect. I'll go ahead and save this. Say opportunity stage notification. We'll go ahead and save this. Let's activate our flow here. Now let's go ahead and go into an opportunity. So we have our emergency generator opportunity here, and let's go ahead and update this stage to negotiation. And so now when I update that, I also get a notification up here in the top right, and I can click on, and let's actually go to our home page first. I should be able to click on this custom notification, and this is going to take me to my opportunity that we were just on, and that is by the result of putting in that target ID, so it knows where to take me for this custom notification. And of course, what I put in the title is what shows up here in bold, and then the body is what shows up here, letting us know the name of this opportunity had a stage update to negotiation/review. And again, if I've enabled that for mobile, these notifications would also show as push notifications in the Salesforce iOS or Android applications. These custom notifications would also be used if you were leveraging mobile publisher custom notifications as well, and you would need to enable those channels for your published applications. And this is just a quick overview on custom notifications, leveraging flows in the Salesforce environment. Thank you.